there any way of getting through here? No, go and get through there. Back. Need to get through there somehow. Yeah, maybe throwing wine at the bottle of wine at him was not a good idea. So we need to get that to get the doggy down, because that's the only way to get the keys. So if I work out how to do this. Can't go any further that way. Okay. So maybe we have to throw it behind him, or in front of him. So he wants to go investigate, and then we knock him out when he turns around again. Haha! He's distracted. I don't want to use the hint unless I'm absolutely stuck, because having used it once before, I know how bad it advised me to do something I didn't even have to do at all. So I'm rather upset. Tin of sardines. Soldiers were all fed by their respective armies, but they also received parcels from back home to improve their daily lot. Tins of fish, or pâté, gave them a more copious nutritional meal than their daily army fare, due to the whole protein thing, I'm guessing. Pâté would probably be a little too expensive for the government to actually want to use. Come on, doggy. Come on. Yeah. Right. Good doggy. Right, I was about to go while he was looking. Oops, that would not have been good. Right. Is that a long way to Tipperary? No, it isn't. I thought it was, but just slightly changed. George V. Georgius Sancam Dei Gratia Britannic Omni Rex. George V, by the grace of God, Emperor, King of Britain. While the war raged on, life continued, and the economy too. The war economy was composed of both barter and currency systems. Soldiers purchased provisions in town using their pay. In 1914, the pay of a British private in a line regiment was 1 shilling a day, the King's shilling. What would happen in the Napoleonic era is they'd do this, is you would be given, there would be like shilling, and you'd kind of be tricked into picking it up, and that was your pay in advance. The King's shilling. He's taken the King's shilling. That's where this phrase comes from, the King's shilling. So you took the King's shilling, and sometimes you'd take it in advance, and like, oh, you've picked it up. That means you're now part of the army. Some more unscrupulous people would do that. Some of the more unscrupulous recruiters would do that in the Napoleonic era. Oh, you've picked up the shilling. That means you're now whatever. Obligatory deductions were made for a wife and children. 6p for the wife, one penny a day for each child. Nowadays, a shilling has the estimated purchasing of something. I think it was like £3.21. Yeah, £3.21, or in America that's $5.42. In 1971, the shilling was replaced by the 5p coin, thanks to decimalisation. Pre-decimalisation, the shilling was 20p, I think. Was it 20p? No, it's 20 shillings to the pound, and I think it was 12 pennies to the shilling. This is why we decimalised. So 6p for the wife each day would be about half your money, I think. I might be incorrect. Having not been around during pre-decimalisation periods, I've got no idea. Well, I think pre-decimalisation happened in the 70s, I think. Ooh, a thing. Right. That's somewhere to go. Ah, right, we need like a key. Oh, right. What's through here? Oh, right, we're going to have to try and get through there somehow. Hit the switch! Right, I'm guessing I need to go back here then. Through this one. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing now. This is going to be interesting. Don't know what it's at. So we want to get to that. So I think we want to use... Right, yeah, I get it. I get it. We've got to use this wheel. Go as far as we can with it, I think. There we go. Right, so we've got that now. So now we go. We pull it as far this way as we can. Which is there. Oh. Ah, I see. So now it's there. We come back here. And we get the dog to use the lever. And now we grab this wheel. Aha. Yeah. Easy once you think about it, I think. And the carrier pigeon saying, "You put it here." Round, 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 round. Spin, 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 spin. And they don't see us over there somehow. Somehow, yes. Wasn't the hospital meant to be through here? Hospital's over here. Ooh, it's a glowy thing. Hello. Bye-bye, Mr. Machine Gunner. Baron von Dorf and, that's Anna's dad!
Baron von Dorf had escaped again.
I should have shot the Zeppelin.
But Emil had still managed to find medicine for Freddy.
Yay!
They were quickly back on the road again.
On the road again!
Their journey would take them to Rans, where they would at last pick up the trail of the elusive Baron and his Zeppelin.
Elusive Baron. There he is. He's bombing Rem. I'm guessing we're going to start doing things for now. I don't know what we're trapped by, but we're trapped by something. June the 1st, 1915. Ah, this is where we come up, so we've got to wait for these to go. Run! Keep running. No, keep running! Oh. What part of keep running did you not... Sorry. Completely my fault. I accept full responsibility. Considering I'm the one with the controller in their hands. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're not fast enough. We're not fast enough. Grr. Oh, he's going to blow up the cathedral. Not the cathedral. I like cathedrals. Cathedrals are quite beautiful sometimes. That came from the cathedral, or that belongs in the cathedral. We need to help him. He needs a lever. Right, so what does this do? I don't know. It does that. Ooh, a blue thing. Blue thing. Trousers. Probably some overalls. Practically all able-bodied men were mobilized at the front, but production minimized. But production still had to carry on. Women took over men's roles in factories and in other traditional male positions, working for much lower salaries. Some even held positions of responsibility and were involved in decision-making. This new role changed women's status in British society. It did. Oh, Rheims Cathedral. Wonderful. The city of Rheims suffered during the war. September 19th, 1914, as the Germans retreated from the city, they set fire to the cathedral. Then, as the city was so close to the conflict zone, it was bombarded by zeppelins and cannon fire. During the bombardment, the statue of Joan of Arc, in front of the cathedral lost a hand before it was dismantled and stored in the catacombs. By the end of the war, only 1,500 inhabitants were still living in Rheims. The home front. With practically all able-bodied men mobilised at the front, women, children and the elderly were employed in factories to ensure weapons production. Women took on traditional male jobs, some even held positions of responsibility. This new role changed their status in society, and in the wake of the war, women over 30 years old were given the vote. I'm guessing this is in Britain. The Women's Institute held its first meeting in 1915 with the aim of encouraging women to become more involved in food production during the war, and the movement flourished. Because in France, related to another Ubisoft game, in France, women really kind of took more power during the French Revolution. No, doggy! Doggy, bad doggy. Stop it. During, due to the fact that